Okay, everybody, let's do this. Hi, everyone. Welcome back to Let's Stream Dread Delusion. Let's head into the game and turn these up, and then we can have a look at what we're doing, where we are, and everything like that. So, any plans for Cyberpunk? Yes. In short, yes. So we are just chilling out up here, it seems, which is nice. Not actually remember where I thought we finished it, but yeah, we are heading to the end game. Pretty sure we're going to the Blinding Light Fortress, which is where exactly? I thought I'll be able to see it from here. Where is it? I'm so confused. Is it this way? Is that it? Where is it? I'm sure. There it is. There it is. There it is. Okay. And not only the fortress, but the this above it. Okay. It is chunky, I know. It is. Okay, so we're going to turn one or two quests in, and then we're heading for the end game, pretty much, it seems. I don't know how long this will be. So this VOD could be half an hour, as far as I know, right? Oh, we could not finish it tonight. I know it's a weird game to call, really. But we did get a couple of achievements yesterday, which sort of indicates we're nearing the end, like the fact that we've uncovered the entire map, everything. It is all here, everything. This is the entire map of the game, including the mollusk, the giant freaking mollusk flying in the sky, way up high. We could, yeah. We could indeed. We could. We don't know. All right. So the quest that we've got is Recluse has commandeered the Cradle, an ancient Iberian craft that harbors a powerful entity at the Angel, right? Which she's going to use to try and alter the very fabric of reality. No vessel can pierce its protective shielding, so you must obtain an airship and explore the distant islands for a means to upgrade the cutter, which is what we did yesterday. Hello, Cell. How you doing? Hope you well. This is a bugged quest. So we got the Rasmussen Spear, which is the very artifact that would allow us to bypass the Cradle's protective force field, return to the High Confessor. An old friend, the High Confessor requested that you kill a godlet, but you refused and broke its shackles instead. The High Confessor, the ghost, the High Confessor's ghost, was grateful. Yeah, so the ghost was happy. The ghost who's been with us from pretty much the start of the game is the ghost of the High Confessor, who is the first person that we met, who sent us out on this quest. And she used to work with Vela Kaluz, and then there was the mutiny, and Vela left Saya to die, and then the Inquisition got her, tortured her, made her lose her mind. She became the Confessor, but her ghost, because you don't need to die to have a ghost in this. Why would you? And then we've got this. There's 10 secret switches within the world. They are the crystal skulls. If you catch them all, if you do them all within a certain time frame, then a door opens and we can see what's within it. Now, we're not going to be doing this, but it could. Yeah, it could. Now, as I was saying that, something occurred to me, because I'm like, yeah, everything's kind of like sorted, like, but it isn't, right? Just remembered something. So bear with. Yeah, see down here, right? I was hoping. Right, we'll use this. There's the ghost again. Okay, but that's only because you're always there, I guess? Yeah, so she's always there. That doesn't mean anything. But behind here... I don't know if this means anything, but yeah, there's a door here, see? There's these. It needs a key, and I do not have it. So I'm curious about whether we'll return here or not. I think so, Simon. I think it is a reference to Indiana Jones, that. The End World 1 of 3. Yeah, well... I think so, Sun Milk. I think so. Anyone didn't see our bow that turns into a sword? That is amazing. We also have a dagger that turns into a pistol. Alright, I think before we... so it's just that. It's just I want to acknowledge that, that I remember that. That is a thing in the game. That is... It is a gun sword. Yeah. That's pretty fab, I think. I might just be able to just jump down here, I think. Says it doesn't want me to lower the anchor in this position. Alright, maybe we can actually dock properly though. Around here? No. Can we get on the roof? Game. Well, that doesn't count. That's our third death, but that... Come on. Wow. Wow, game. Wow. That's our third death. Falling damage, but yeah, that was a bug. That was a bug. Yeah, we're supposed to be up there. Alright, this is more awkward than it needs to be. Alright, now, okay, now you're fine. Okay, there you go, we're there, we're good. Oh. Okay. Gravity has killed me every time. 100% of the time. Gravity has killed me. Yep. Anyway, okay, well, we're there. Okay, so these guys don't say anything else. I did play this yesterday, so I can remember the controls. This has changed. And Hello. Probably not going to be too pleased with me. My Confessor Coffin is being escorted away by her own agents. Let go of me, you fools! Oh dear. Oh dear. Confessor, there you are, you traitor! Do you know what you've done? You think appeasing the damn spirit will stop this madness? That thing was not even real. Just a shadow of my former self, a vestige of trauma, singed upon the skies. Whoops, sorry. Listen, Confessor 17, they'll throw me in a cell with no lock, from which I'll never see the light of Neon Star again. But I won't resent you. I won't curse your name so long as you do one thing. Vela. Oh dear. Crush her skull and shatter her bones. What she did to me. Yeah, so we, wow, okay. So we saved the godlet, but we condemned her to, well, never seen the light of day again. That's really good. You know, not the fact that she's going to do that, but, you know, the choice that seemed fairly obvious isn't so much. You should speak to Inquisitor Ignavius on the platform opposite the High Confessor. He'll know what to do. Oh my god, is this dude? Is this dude with the T? It is. So, yeah. The only time we've interacted with him, and he was very nice to us, is when we got him some tea as a side quest. And that's it. So I guess now he steps up because she's she's out of the picture now. Interesting. Hiya, Crassius. How you doing? Welcome in. Terribly unfortunate business with High Confessor, eh? I always thought she was a damn fine woman, but who'd have thought she'd have skeletons in her coffin? I mean, closet. Bad choice of phrase there. Anyway, it looks like I'm the acting High Inquisitor for this tribunal. While this matter is reserved, quite the responsibility. I might need some wine to steady my nerves. In the meantime, we can bask in the delightful countryside. There are some potent spores here. I bet the Sky's room tea is to die for. As for your duties, well, simply carry on with what you were doing, whatever that was. Yeah, about the mission. What do you think of the High Confessor? When the Inquisition think it a travesty that Confessor, that is, a prisoner still serving their penance, has been granted control of an entire tribunal. Normally it wouldn't would be the job of a High Inquisitor. Yes, that's why though, isn't it? No, I'm not going to side with Vela. She's trying to alter the very nature of what is human, which, yeah, I don't think we're going to side with. Also, the nature of her crimes and how they relate to the very criminal she has been tasked to apprehend. But personally, I think despite her quirks, she's proved herself as one of the most accomplished agents within our ranks. So he says this right at the start, you know. But now we know. Now we know what it's all about. Interesting. So what do we do? Yeah, well, the High Confessor has been taken away, so... So I'm a bit confused. Maybe we just... upgrade our... I actually don't know what to do now. Maybe we just fit it ourselves, right? Maybe we go to a skyport and just fit this as part of an upgrade. To a fine steed here. Or there, not that. Right. I don't know. maybe we can just go. Is it in our inventory, this thing that we got? I think it'll be there. Might be a key, mightn't it? Yeah, I mean, there it is. We can't get through. What do you do then? I'm a bit confused about what to do. Well, I no, but it says go. It says, well, actually, but we should talk to the dude a bit more then. I just did that. I literally just did that right now. Missed last streams, but not this one. Okay, well, hi Meg. Well, very nice to see you. Well, we're at the end game. We've pretty much done everything. We've got the sphere thing. We've done all the side quests and everything like that. So I am trying to now finish the game. But we were a bit of a pickle. Were you at the island with the force field? We've got that. We've got this. We've got the sphere. Liberated from its housing, the Rasmussen sphere no longer crackles with energy, but when touched, a faint vibration runs through your fingertips and through your body, an echo of the immense force contained within. So we got that, right? Just tired you to go to work for 2 hours? You got to go back here? That sucks. So yeah, that's sorry, Becca. So yeah, so this says return to the High Confessor with what you found. But the High Confessor has been escorted away because we did the we didn't kill the goblet. Wait. Oh, she's gone now, right? That might be the thing that we are missing, because now all right, now that she's gone, this might open up here. This is it. Okay, all right. So okay. So I think that's what we just needed to leave and come back so that she this area reset itself. Okay, so Confessor, the drones have informed me that there's been an awful lot of commotion in the lower decks, as if some of our guests have been preparing for something. But of course, I told them you couldn't possibly be organising anything, as our orders have to stand down for the foreseeable future, of course. Just keep racking down here. You know it's terribly boring waiting around like this, but if you could keep your strange hobbies away from the ship, I'd be much obliged. Meantime, yeah, the tea. Right, I'm still... Maybe we'll go and see... Okay, alright. Hi. There we go. Right, okay, thank you for what you did back there, stranger. Not all would have done as you did. Don't spare your tears while I confess it. Hardly pleases me to see my true self brought so low, but she dug her own grave by siding with these authoritarian bastards. Yeah, she was kind of tortured for weeks and months before she did that. Don't worry. They can't see or hear me. I may be a ghost, but I can still weave a simple concealment spell. Do I have to follow her or the orders then? Won't worry about him. Bumbling fool hasn't the slightest clue what's going on. Yeah, he reminds me of my manager at work. Personal feelings, High Confessor aside, her plan is still the best chance to get plus Vela. Okay, good. Right, looks like you've done it, stranger. The cutter's been fitted. Okay. Yeah, that's what we wanted to see. All right, so we just got a bit stuck there, but it's only because I think we got a bit of a clash with things happening all at once. So that's good. The cutter's been fitted with the fancy gadgets, and you're all set to slip aboard the cradle without anyone being any the wiser. Well, they might see us. I mean, if you manage to pull it off, I doubt the Inquisition will notice if a single professor goes missing in the chaos. So tell me, stranger, if you make it through this, what will you do next? Stay with the Inquisition, see where the wind takes me, revenge on these Inquisition pricks. I think I'll just see where the wind takes me, to be honest. I'll just wander off. Free spirit, eh? No doubt you'll make quite the adventurer. Suppose you shouldn't count your egg sacs before they burst, eh? That cradle isn't going to assault itself. Seems like your companions are ready for the fight ahead. All you have to do is take the cutter and depart for the cradle. If anyone can get to Vela, you lot can. And if anyone can stop her, well, I don't know. Many wise heads have been turned by Vela's grandiose dreams before. I fear you may be tempted too. I won't tell you what to do when you meet Vela face to face. That's for you to decide, stranger, but I trust when it comes to it, you'll do what's right. Cool. Alright, you've upgraded the cutter with the Rasmussen sphere, allowing you to mount an assault. Speak to your Darkstar comrades, and when you're ready, activate the cutter's control panel. Oh, so we're talking about... Yeah, that makes sense, actually. So we're going to talk about this cutter here. Yeah, here they all are. So we're gonna take this. That's actually kind of cool. Can I actually see the thing in the... See if there's any difference in here? Doesn't look like there is. So this humble little ship is what's going to take us there. And this is what... is it Frost? Yeah, has been upgrading. That's kind of cool. Yeah, and it also lets us keep our ship. Or if we want to not do this, we can still wander around the Sky Realms doing stuff. So, neat. Okay. No. The skulls? Yeah, this one. So I have it. Yeah, the crystal skulls, the raiders of the Drifting Isles crystal skulls. But I'm not going to do it because I can only remember about 4 of them. Timed, I think. Yeah. I think it's one of those that, you know, if you because you don't realize the significance of the skulls until now, obviously. So I think it's one of those that you'd either look up a guide for, or you would replay the game again and look for them and make a note about where they are, rather than trying to find them all, really. So yeah. All right, let's have a word with all these guys, and I don't think we can. There's any reason to dilly-dally. The only thing that we could do, I suppose, is go and get buffed on our airship. Hi, Bridzigo, how are you? How are you doing? I suppose we could do that, couldn't we? Let's do that. It won't take long. Oh, and we can level up as well. Might be an idea. Let's go, mate. Let's get all of it. There might be a way to talk her down and all that kind of stuff. There might be, but we'll get buffed. Oh, there you go. Spellcraft for a start. Or spellcast. Yeah, I do see why they've done it, and it's an optional extra, right? It's not something that you need to do. So if it's an extra little thing, I don't really mind. I don't have too many objections for a quest. It's like, you know, if you really wanna, then we've got this for you to do as well. But don't feel a need to type thing. Glad you're streaming. Dread Delusion is so much needed sanity in your insane day. quite the chimney on that ship. Yes, it's interesting, isn't it? It's one of those. The ship is Molly, by the way. She is glorious. Look at her. She's lovely. Maybe just drop it a little bit. We might as well collect all these. They do last for a long time. Yes. What's the plan? Finish the game. Get buffed, finish the game. That's it. Which may be pretty quick. Come on, yes you can. 6. Because if we rest here, it counts as getting a buff, but time doesn't change. So even though time has passed in the game, but it hasn't passed in the timers. So that's kind of handy. Are we off to Never Neverland? We're going to the cradle. Because now we can like rest here. Restore our stats. Yeah, so now we've got all these extra buffs. Look real quick. Yeah, we got Might 11. And then our abilities are there to see. So that's good. So Charm 85 and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, we're going to the cradle to confront Vela. I seem to, there you go. Pretty much minutes ago, yeah. That's where we're at. Stop being awkward. Oh god, you're gonna. Fine, that works. That works. Because we've got you again as well. It's another thing that we haven't really touched upon. And what is this? Where is this? Oh, this is where we get here if we want to. Okay. Right, that's cool. Okay, so I don't want to go down there, but that's cool how you can get everywhere. I'm gonna try and push through this loading screen type thing. Come on, are we good? Oh no, I've got cursed. How does that work? Well, I know why, but how do I fix that? God's sakes, really? Do I just need to rest? Again? Because that's reduced my stats down again. Okay, right, okay. Fine, game, fine. No, that works, that works. We got it. Nothing like a good... It's like Fallout 3, right? Or Fallout in general, right? I've broken my leg. Oh, now. Yeah, you're fine. You're better. Right, let's have a chat. Olate looks agitated, shifted in her armor. You know, I faced up to some impossible odds before, always bested them. Why do I feel so goddamn nervous? She looks at her hand, it's trembling slightly, clenches it into a fist. I guess I've always looked up to Vela. She saved me more times than I can count, so even though I know this is the right thing to do, my stomach's still churning. Listen, Confessor, when we met, you told me it would finish what I started, the mutiny against Vela, stop her before she does the unthinkable. Do you stand by that? Do you really think we can do this? Oh yeah, she doesn't stand a chance. Yeah, I don't want to make her heaven a reality. Appreciate your confidence in me. You know, I never felt like I belonged anywhere, being born from a glass tube that'll do that to you. Even those first years with Vela, when we thought we were really making a difference, it's still Vela's dream we were chasing, you know? But now I think I finally know what my purpose is, to stop the evils of my ancestors from ever being repeated, or die trying. For better or worse, I think thanks to you, Confessor. So I suppose I want to say thank you. My pleasure. Oh, nice. Frosty, sipping from a teacup, which he raises in salute to your approach. Ah, Confessor, good of you to join us. So here we are at last. The interval is nearly over. The curtain's soon to open. Everything's in place for the final act. Let's hope I can remember my lines. How are you feeling? Oh, naturally I'm scared shirtless. This is the confrontation I've been running. I've been running from all along. This is what I became Horace to escape. And I'm finally finding that fear is less biting than before. It feels calming somehow. To last be walking towards my troubles with a firm resolve. Funny how long we resist the simplest lessons. Confessor, do you remember our first meeting? Lately I found myself turning it over in my brain. At the time, you persuaded me that I should destroy the angel, lest it obliterate the world. It felt so liberating to agree with you. Finally shrug off the burden of my dreams and let go of all those years I sacrificed for the homeland's impossible promise. But come to the conclusion both of us were wrong. It's all Horace's fault, I'm afraid. His visions were so good because he still had hope. Hope that every person could be redeemed, that love really was more powerful than despair. When you reawakened my old self, that hope didn't die. It stayed with me, infectious, all mixed up together with everything I've seen and done. Everything the Clockwork Kingdom ever tried was mere child's play compared to the angel. This is it, the real deal. And now that we're on the precipice, I find I cannot turn back. So you see, I have to believe that Horace wasn't wrong to hope. I mean that literally. I have no choice but to believe. Okay, so they all have different opinions. Yeah, so he wants to activate. Hi, Toasty. Feels like the end here. It does. It does. Everything's kind of like concluding. Yes. I'm not going to let you activate it. Very well. This final act should cast us as foes. Let us play our parts with gusto. Oof. Gonna be flipping regret all this, aren't I? I see. Okay. What about you? I want you on my side. You're well, I mean, you know, he's an engineer, but yeah, I guess there'll be guns coming out of that kind of stuff. I want her on my side because she's but a swordsman, a swords person. And then, I mean, who wouldn't want this to be on your side? Ever since I saw it, I've been thinking of that angel. I've long read of such ominous entities drifting in the void beyond reality, but until now they were entirely theoretical. I got a couple, Meg. I know that we'll play Tyranny. Other than that, I'm not really too sure, to be honest. But I'm finishing this like this week so that I've got the rest of the week to think about it and install games and test them and that kind of stuff. I thought them. Yeah. Maybe. Like that could be the new reality, right?
New species of creature has entered your dungeon.
Tritus, thank you very much for the follow. You are now one of the people. But seeing such creatures in the flesh, I could feel its incongruity, the vast contradiction, like a thorn in my brain. With something so alien to this world, maybe Vela really can bend reality to her will. I'll confess, my apologies, I've lost in thought. It's that angel. I've long read of such entities drifting in the void beyond reality, but until now they were entirely theoretical. All of the complexities of our cipher art, we have only the smallest understanding of the void. Confessor, you told me that Vela would grant the Endless a true death if her heaven prevails. I've been thinking of this a great deal the past few days. It's ironic that her hunt for immortality would grant my people the dreamless slumber many of them crave. Ironic, but not undesirable. So many years of listless agony, so many lifetimes flitted away in half-life, unable to feel the air in our lungs or the wind in our hair. But do you truly mean to aid Vela? Olathe and Basalt, there seems they're opposing her. I see, so we can't get both. Yeah, I am going to say, yeah, that it's too chaotic an idea. She must be stopped. I understand. Though I am vexed you would stir such false hope in me, I see what is at stake here. When I reach the cradle, I'll keep Vela's main force distracted with Cypher Shield. That should give you time to find alternative entrance. No matter what, this will be a perilous mission. I've spoken to Seer and arranged for my daughter's hand to be delivered home if I am to meet a similar fate to hers. Okay. Well, this is it. One last daring push into Vela's maelstrom. Only this time, I fear there'll be no second chances. Doesn't matter how many times that god of yours can pull you back from the dead. If Vela activates that abomination, it's all over. Maybe we can stop her. Vela will either rule the world or end it. Damn that girl for bringing it to this. She could have done great things, you know. Her name could have gone down in history as a savior, not a tyrant. Well, anyway, the cutter's ready to depart, and you might want to check with the rest of the crew to see how they're holding up first. Otherwise, use the controls when you're ready. Make sure you're really ready. Assaulting that cradle is the last thing we ever do. Yeah. So it's like, by the way, don't do any other side quests. Do them now. I think we're fine. What's the plan? This is a fortress too risky for a head-on assault, but if the Duchess could distract Vela's entourage with her magic, the rest of you might have a chance. Frost thinks he spotted a back door, some kind of utility pipe. Ah! Maybe we can shoot a laser in it and blow it up. That can be cracked open, giving you and Olathe a way inside. Listen, Olathe will head straight for Vela and try and keep her busy. As for you, find the angel at all costs. Then, if all goes to plan, we'll meet up in the cradle's center and we'll boot that angel back into the void. Piece of cake, eh? Alright, let's go. Cradle assault. Hello. Right, well, despite it all, that went pretty smooth, eh? He grins. Damn sight better than the last landing, at least. What's the plan? Okay, so same thing. Same thing. An assault on the cradle with your Darkstar companions. Make your way past the Darkstar mercenaries and confront Vela Kalus for the final time. Yeah, you all that. Once more, I've erected my transpositional supply tent. By all means, use it to stock up, but don't tarry. We must strike quickly now that we're here. Vela's lackeys will come to us in full force, but I'll try and keep them at bay for as long as I can. Once we've set off, you must find Frost and help him make his entrance. Yes, there's no way out of here. We can upgrade things, but I have nothing to upgrade. We can at least do this, can't we? We've got lots of different things we can make here, like elixirs of regens and spellcast. I think I need that, really. Oh, regen and restoration are different. Health and mana to maximum. Yeah, we like this. Is it wrong to want to be better or to be more than human? Perhaps there is no righteous enforcing that choice on others, but is it wrong to pursue that goal for oneself? You shouldn't seek to be better than others. Every day, the only person you should aim to be better than is who you were yesterday. Oof, that's nice. That's good. Poignant. What is best in humanity? Able to survive, ability to love, tools we make. I would argue it's our potential ability to do all those things and so much more. But then could we do by pushing every potential beyond what is human? I mean, my kind of take, you know, is that if we... Our drive as humans is always wanting more, right? Always want better, right? Faster, quicker, easier, right? That's why we keep improving and inventing and innovating, is so that we can do everything that we do better. So if you remove that, and we basically, if you really make humanity, you're not human anymore. Yeah. Not dissolving water is also good as well. Harder, better, stronger, faster. That's good. Good song. Alright, classic. Coming immediately, intense philosophy dog. No, well, it's Heartless's fault. But, well, this game basically says, at the end game, we're at the end game now, and the game is basically saying that the antagonist, if you like, who we can join, is basically saying, you know, she wants to recreate humanity to be better, okay? But as flawed as it is who we are. So, I think it's like anything else, right? A person's flaws make them interesting. So, people are interesting because of their flaws. Let's see if there's anything else we can make with this Death's Veil. I don't think there will be, really. It's... Yeah, okay. So I think we'll make these restoration ones. But, how are you doing, Classic? Nice to see you. We've got shielding there. We've got poison. Truth, let's make them. No deflex hugs and handshakes at the same time. Oh my god, that's not good, is it? Yeah, I wonder if we can create... okay. I don't think we need all these shielding potions. Are we the same humanity? Yes, I think generally we are. Yeah. Because a human that lived 50,000 years ago strapped a stone to a stick because it was quicker than just using a stone or a stick. Right? Someone decided to do that at some point. And we've not stopped strapping stones to sticks. We just keep doing that kind of stuff, just a little bit more... you know, finesse. Now we have computers and cars and airplanes and spaceships and stuff, but, you know. Hello, Deadbeat. But basically, we're strapping stones to sticks. Anyway, hi. We've boarded the most abhorrent vessel ever constructed, surrounded by Union Navy. All on our way to face Velicalus and her captive eldritch horror. Careful, Confessor. Anything more dangerous, I might start having fun. Yeah, look updates on modern humans. Yeah. Well, I don't think you'll find, like, a specific... yeah. Okay. Frost is... in full flow, seemingly possessed by the ghost of his practical past. Onward, ladies! No dawdling, no dallying, no fannying about. Last one to reach the iteration. That pipe owes us a full Ludinous breakfast. Showtime. Break a leg. It's not about biology. Well, I think that's what Alice is going to say. Is it about biology or not? So I'm going to guess this isn't the thing that we need. Oh, it is. There are enemies there. What's across here? I don't think... Our buff's going to run out fairly soon, sadly. So I don't think they're really going to make it to the end boss, but I didn't really expect that either. Yeah, so it is through that. Okay. Right. No, I just wanted to make your way past the dark side mercenaries and confront Bella for the final time. Well, we're slaughtering these guys. Interesting, though. Already dead. It probably is. Yeah, I'm not sure I appreciate it, to be honest. I'd rather focus on the game. Because you're going to start arguing. Things are going to get heated. I could do without it, honestly. Right, so you're doing your thing there. That's cool. Guns! Nice. We should have got maybe some ammo and stuff, but how much ammo have we got? 135? Is this what we're after? Yeah, you might as well some milk. You might as well, because that's where I've been a streamer for a while, and that's where these things go. In the end. Still an egg. Good. Good. Yeah. The answer's beer. I like that. I think it's where we need to be, isn't it? Cool. We're supposed to go in here? Is this the plan? It doesn't look like we can break anything. Why am I getting embering on now, though? Maybe we get another chance to upgrade stuff, but I don't know. No, everything has led this way. Let's go back a little bit. Half-Life 1? I'm not sure about the music, you know. It's like the weakest music of the game so far. Maybe it's up here we gotta go. No. There's no, like, physics in the game like that. That's no difference than here, is it? Not a fan of that idea? Like it. Confancy, you've arrived in the nick of time. Confound these obstinate Emberians. I'm attempting to halt this aeration, that's what it is, turbine to afford our ingress, but it appears to be a fail-safe switch somewhere nearby, most likely on the platform beneath here. There's an elevator down nearby. Find that switch, shut it off, and you shall have your door. Behind you is a deafening shriek of offensive magic and a flash of blue light that briefly casts deep shadows across Frost's face. He looks worried. Quickly now! Don't miss our cue. Yes. There's an elevator, is there? Is there? That's it. Okay. Clockwork 40k is kind of the vibe I'm getting. Yeah, this game is just like 40k. Just like 40k. That's exactly what this game is like. Might as well add it to the list. Yeah, I made it past the barrier. It was just like a fade out, fade in thing. Ammunition, good. Yes, we're looking for a fail swafe. Fail swafe? Fail safe. Let's try out the sword, shall we? Stop blocking, that's cheating. Yeah. Tell me you wouldn't be interested in a steampunk clockwork Warhammer 40,000 setting. Yeah, it's very possible. I mean, the great thing about 40k is that it's still massive and it has, you know, billions of worlds within it. That yeah, you could absolutely have a world somewhere that's steampunky, quite easily, I would suggest, actually. Someone's shooting at me. How dare they? Well, this does have infinite ammo, but I think I'm gonna use this. Chainsawed. Forge work. Yeah. So you absolutely could. Yeah. Effective. I think it might be up here, you know. I have a feeling this could be it. You're running a 40k stories, Bizzare is so a large part of my process is looking at stories I like and thinking how this work in 40k. Yeah, and I imagine that's that 40k is okay, that's it. Quite accommodating when it comes to different settings. Not many where it would go, no, that wouldn't work, right? We need all this money for the end credits. Roommate put an empty milk tag back in the fridge. That's you. Well, what harm does that do? At least it's not a full milk that didn't go back in the fridge. That's, you know, the opposite is worse. Yeah, I regret coming around there now. Let's go deal with the gun guy. Yeah, that's a delusion up there. Grab that. Umbrella, yeah, but oh, Umbrella, okay. Definitely have a vaguely New Vegas inspired story about a desert word stuck in the Cold War between the Tau and the Imperium. There's a Warhammer horror story that sets it in 40k, but the setting is primitive agricultural world and comes across like Sleepy Hollow or such. Yeah, that's the thing. It's you know, 40k is just full of different. Okay, forgot about me, didn't you? You have too much hassle to kill, man. I'm just gonna leave you. Yeah, I mean, you could basically have a D&D setting, or indeed a Warhammer Fantasy setting, in Warhammer 40,000. A world that has been, you know, cut off from the Imperium and other other civilizations for, you know, several thousand years. All the technology is slowly broken. There you go. Oh, they've gone. Oh. So, is this you done? You're going to be against me anyway, so... Frost's body lies mangled within a twisted wreckage of his clockwork armor, his fine clothes sodden with blood. Ah, fuck. Oh, he can swear. Finally swore, I'm proud of you. Okay, go and fuck yourself. Not a bad finish for old Castle Frostman. Final stand, heroic. Downfall. Not a dry eye in the house. Dramatic to the last. But the curtain's not fallen yet, eh, darling? If you can, build something better out of these ashes. Then it won't have been for nothing. He reaches up and grips your hand tightly. Please, Confessor, activate the angel. Make all this worth a damn. He reaches your hand and slumps back, his strength failing. And please tell Sam that I'm sorry. I really did want to come back to him. I don't know. I'll tell him, sure. The angel, please. You have to. Sam. That's where we should go. Yeah, so Claxton is he's dead. I know. Nice. Yeah, before you get your stupid shield out. Oh boy. Yeah, worth it. I don't like the music. I think it's the first music in the game I haven't enjoyed. Yeah, this is the other side. Okay. And yeah, it is a bit carnival-y. Yeah. Like, I think this music would work quite well, like, in a Zelda game in the background when you're trying to, you know, shoot stuff in a shooting range or something. Okay, this goes up, which I'm not sure I want to go. I think I'm gonna stay down there for now. So for me, it's the first kind of like misstep, I think. Like it's kind of actiony Zelda shop, but it's still a Zelda shop. How do you do? Want to heal, do you? Yeah, we're still getting ore and stuff dotted around, which is a surprise, I guess. Oh dear. All the dark stars are dying. True enough. Yeah, maybe. Maybe they'll be all like much sparklier. I don't know. Duchess has been hacked to pieces. You see parts of her body scattered across the floor like the remains of some gruesome festival. Can you hear me? In response to your voice, a finger starts pointing wildly. You follow its gesture to a pile of bodily components and you pull a jaw from within. I'm sorry, Confessor, I couldn't hold them all back. I'll send for help. You'll do no such thing. No, Confessor. You mustn't make a fuss about me. There's simply no time. I knew it would come to this sooner or later. No doubt I deserve it after all I've done. Perhaps it will even prove an interesting change of pace. No? Just find Bella and the angel of hers. Go now. Maybe you have to craft the credits with the stuff you get. Maybe. Yeah, I think it's worth just playing around to make sure we've got the conclusion for everybody. Like, so we've only got 2 left. We've got Frost and the Emberian, which are the 2 that we were siding with. Looks like this dev made a bunch of smaller indie games before. Let's see what will stick. I hope the Dread Delusion sold enough for them to make a sequel. Oh. Something happened. I think that's what you do, though, isn't it? You make smaller games because it's easier to do so, and then when you get good at that, you can make a bigger one. Right, this is just the. Oh, there you go. In access to the cradle main structure, you need to find a way through to Bella. Yeah, I get the idea, game. I know what I'm doing. I don't know what Sultan Sanctuary is. To my shame, probably. Barred from the other side. It looks like it's barred from this side, but fine. A save point. And the music has stopped. So we can rest here. It's good of it. I don't think resting here for several days will change anything, but it doesn't seem like it's something I should be doing. Yeah, so let's head up this elevator then. So I think that we can... Yeah, we don't need this. There's some bombs, I guess. They see me. Nice. What's this place then? Seen better days, that's for sure. Correct. 3D Metrovania with Souls-like elements and a fine... Yeah, well... You combine two good things to make a unique thing. It's as we've seen with this, this is quite a mix of different things, and many people have tried, but this hasn't really seemed to be like any other game. Really, it's obviously got a genre, but yeah, what it looks like and how it plays is quite unique, I think. Luna said, "Yeah, that's something that you've probably mentioned a few times, which I'm not opposed to having a look at." Almost a one-hit kill. Yeah, it's been mentioned a few times. I didn't really keep track of who. This isn't good. Because I'm supposed to be up there. And I survived. Right, how do we fix this? I can go back to my... dear. Oh dear. I've got too much health. I'm hoping we'll be able to... I don't want to look up for spoilers, but oh god. I can warp? Yeah, I can... That's what I'm thinking, but I don't know how this will affect anything. Because now, of course, I'm back here. Outside of the cradle. I mean... So the cutter's not going to be there. Oh, it is here. Okay, that makes no sense. Okay. Okay. That's the first major bug we found. They rushed this part. Well, at least it's, you know, savable. Yeah, there's nothing we can do here, is there? Oh, we can, yeah. We just now have to go back to where we were. This shouldn't be an issue, really. It's awkward. Let's say the yeah, so it's... I mean, that's still there. So... Yeah, what I was worried about is that with that teleport wouldn't work, which would make sense, you know, they're not going to let you leave. I suppose I could have exited the game, but no, that wouldn't have worked either, I don't think. But yeah, on a sort of mechanical / story level, it would have made sense that this spell doesn't work because it doesn't go through the barrier or whatever, and they don't want you leaving the final area when you started it, because it did say quite clearly, you know, there's no going back sort of thing or whatever. So right, let's try this again. Just gonna okay, right, didn't need that. Save, yes, well, that looks important. Let's go this way. All our buffs have run out anyway now, so the brave hero stepped towards the staircase, then slipped on a bit of mud and fell off the ledge and down the entrance of the castle. First the Overlord rejoiced at the hero's foolishness, but then swore as the holier than thou get survived, and now he had to wait for the goody two-shoes sod to climb back up. Pretty much, yeah. Even worse, though, is that if the goody two-shoes survived but was stuck forever, leaving them in limbo, neither of them being able to defeat the other. I suppose in that case, the you know, and they were just like stuck there forever then. It's hard to be a villain. Yeah. Okay. That's where we were looking at before. So that's the angel with Vela. That's but we obviously got to do stuff before we go in there, I think. So I'm going to hit all the switches and whatever the hell this is. Hello? Cradle network breach, security protocols over it, and control the mechanical humanoid severed. Containment compromise for prime specimen. Code Angel. Entity attempting to replicate. Access to Cradle Womb sealed until threat nullified. Cradle Womb? Additional information restricted Class A citizens and above. Alright, charming again. All your citizens have been dead for hundreds of years. Might want to stop Angel spawn. Your only chance. 40, okay. Analyzing Class A population count 0. Class B population count 0. Class C population count 0. Analyzing threat level critical. Without containment, prime specimen replication will trigger disaster event tier 0. Destruction of reality. It's pretty bad. Additional information request granted. Code Angel is attempting to replicate. The resulting subspecimen, code Angel Spawn, is located in the power relay chamber. Yeah, okay, because it's smaller. That's what we're looking at, I think. Is capable of distorting reality. Designated Class A threat. Use force not advised. Overloading the power relay chamber may result in the subspecimen's destruction without unnecessary conflict. Look for the 4 override terminals. Right, so if we do that, we don't have to, we can destroy it without even going in there. We didn't get an update for that though. But Vela's not in there. Yeah, that's the angel spawn. Okay. Yeah, does the world need a control delete? Yeah, I just don't think my character's about that. I don't think... I'm over here. I mean, throughout this, there's not really a lot to bind you to this world. You don't really... you get allies, which is then to a means, but you don't really get any friends. You don't form any relationships with any NPCs or anything. So this goes. Probably a good thing, I guess. Yeah, yeah, you do. But if they all die at the, you know, in this sequence, then I don't know. Well, we'll see. We'll see. It's two out of 4 that have perished. Is this the room where you can rest? It is, okay. Yep, yep. Okay. Yeah, I mean that's the thing with the Duchess, which was kind of weird because we did choose the Endless Realms ending to end the Endless Realm, which you know isn't an overnight thing, but eventually that will happen. You know, it'll. So that's kind of started. The Clockwork Kingdom. We've oh god, hang on, I forgot about this bit. Oh, yeah, okay. Let's have a look at that one. See if we can find it. Okay, so yeah, this is how we ended that one. You enacted Aethra's spell upon the Clockwork King, reforming its powers. So we did a control and delete. They can only alter peoples according to their own wishes. The king's reign will continue, but it will begin to repair its madness. Be a long and uncertain process, but thanks to you, there is hope. So there's hope in the Clockwork Kingdom. The Endless Realm is ending. Hollow Shire is kind of just like how it is type thing. All right, let's go in here. Because Quill Village was slowly dying because of the they basically killed the elder ones that were keeping the Sky Shroom tea viable. Nice. But that's just a little village with about 4 inhabitants, so yeah, I wonder where Vela is. Alright, we don't want to mess with you, do we? We do not. I mean, I could. This doesn't seem too bad. I thought this would be harder. But it's easier to kill it than run away, so oh, it's fighting back. Well, my aim is to stop it, so I'm going to kill it. Oh, maybe you can't, right? Maybe it's going to heal. No, we killed it. We killed it. But it's... Okay. Having gained Dionysus Cradle's main structure, you managed to defeat a replicated spawn of the angel in combat. Nothing stands between you and Vela. So if you didn't have the strength to do that, you could then activate the 4 switches, but we've just tanked it. Okay, here we go. Probably would be difficult if you hadn't collected nearly everything, everything not nailed down. It's true. But, you know, elite gamer, so... The music has stopped, which is a relief. Oh, I see. We've got a little train going down there. I wonder why Vela wouldn't be there, though. It's interesting. Yeah, here we are again. Here we are again. Oh, there's a bear. So I think we missed what happened to Frost. Which is a shame. Yeah, so... we can assume that he died. Because everybody else is. Vela stands over the lifeless body of her once friend, Olathe, her sword still dripping with blood and her face twisted with fury. You should be dead. Struck my sword through your heart, saw your body fall. Would have taken a god to stop you from... Oh, now I get it, Confessor. You really have been following in my footsteps, haven't you? Yeah, so her arm's all weird and odd, and yeah. Killed Olathe? She attacked me, I had no choice. If it wasn't for you... Oh, I see, it's my fault, okay. So what happened to your arm, your face? It's you flexed her arm, its black flesh pulsing with eldritch energy. Merely a byproduct of the unprecedented work we have been doing here. I don't want to cut her down in the name of the Inquisition. Right? I just think she's a crazy bitch. Let's talk about this then. No more talk, Confessor. Not after everything you've done. You turned my comrades against me, forcing my hand. Their blood is on your conscience as much as my own. Okay, let's bring him back with the angel of yours. So this is... there's probably multiple endings here, you know, that you could do, and maybe everyone's a happy family at the end, but I don't think so. They abandoned your cause long ago. They were just afraid of real change. None of them tried to assassinate me until you showed up. She points a sword at you, Olathe blood still dripping from it. Get ready, Confessor. I won't let you or the Inquisition get in the way of what comes next for the sake of humanity. Yeah, so we'll grill her a little bit more. Don't you mean for the sake of Isabet, your sister? Is that what's really about? Vela glares at you with newfound fury. How dare you mention her name? You know nothing of her soul, of my family. Isabet was... she meant more to me than... Vela closed her eyes for a long moment. We can stab her now. She's not watching. But no, we're not allowed. Isabet and my mother burned alive in my father's mansion. That Elizabeth was taken so young that I alone should live speaks plainly to the injustice of this world. Am I wrong for wanting to change it? Yeah, she's got motivation. I'm not denying that. You know, I could quite easily say, actually, yeah, you're right. I'm just going to stick to my guns because this character doesn't want to change the world like that. But you know, yeah, she's a villain, inverted commas, antagonist, you know, with great motivation, which again is really hard to do. And so yeah, again, great stuff from the writers. Yeah, so good try, Charmer. Now you're here, surrounded by the corpses of your new family. Was it worth it? Was our lathe just? We could try that, couldn't we? All our buffs have run out, so nearly 75. Damn it. Still. Give her the chance to stand down. I would have forgiven her. A privilege I will not grant to you. Wait. So see how much we fail by. Probably like 5, right? Okay, yeah. Sorry. Yeah, hi. It's weird there's no music. I bet she has different forms. Saying, 100% she's got different forms. There's no way this is the last fight. No way. Oi! Oh, there she. Okay, okay. Oh, you're over there now. Okay. Bella wheezes and coughs, blood dripping from her lips. It seems I'm not the swordswoman I used to be. No, it's just I'm super late. She grins weakly, showing her teeth glazed in red. Guys, it's up to you now, Confessor. The angel awaits. Just consider what I said. You could use it to save this broken world. Aw. Nice choice of sword, by the way. Yeah, that was easy. I've got all this, and I'm not saying that this, you know, this could be the end, right? I mean, we talk to this and decide one way or the other what's going to happen, and then we see a cutscene, and then it's the end of the game. Or, you know, there could be another fight against this, and it's spawning aliens and stuff, and we got to run around and flick switches and stuff, and blah blah blah. I don't know, but look at all the stuff I've got. I got 98 healing potions, and I've got all these regen potions, and it's like harder and hard. Of course it is. Of course it is. Yeah, that makes that does make sense. We still had over 100. Yeah. Oh, hello. What do we have here? It seems as though some wretched soul spat from the dank prison cell somehow stumbled upon the most fateful moment in living memory. The angel watches you, stranger, to its incomprehensible mind, you are little more than an insect crawling on shit. And yet here, in this plane of existence, it has no power without one such as you. It is a thing born of the void. It can think and feel only in cipher and lacks the perspective of a mere mortal. To have agency in this place, it must merge with another. I don't think so. This creature defies foresight, stranger. In the threads of prophecy, this moment is an abyss through which I cannot see. For years I thought it was Vela who would stand at the precipice, but now I see that it is you. I prove my worth. Your worth, stranger? Is it ever the folly of mortals that they account chance and privilege with divine providence? Things more to, yeah, this is not, yeah, it's not a role-playing game so much. there are factions and endings and choices and such, but and you do play a role in a game. So by definition, every game is a role. I mean, freaking Pac-Man's a role-playing game if you talk about that. But yeah, this is more of an adventure game, really. The way it's structured and everything, right? These islands have long been the home of dreamers and fantasists. Their delusions have seeped into the fabric of the earth, waiting for one to reclaim them. The people here have hung their wishes on your shoulders, nothing more. That's quite a lot. But you should do well to remember that your power, all power, is borrowed. We are naught but conduits. And now, whether by chance of skill or skill, I guess, you wield more power than any before you. The last time this angel was roused, the whole world was destroyed. See, right? You could banish it, or you could merge with it and succeed where others before you failed. What will you do? So it could cause another world end. I would like to tell you that the Imbarians 400 years ago used the angel with malice and stupidity to doom the world to such a fate, but the truth is nobody truly knows what happened back then or what could happen now. Vela was certain she could merge with the angel without triggering syntax cascade. I am not so brazen to say either way. For someone who has spent her life predicting the future, it is somewhat of a novelty to admit. I have no idea. I wonder if, by the way, the Confessor could be here if you do kill that godlet and not the ghost of Sam there. What should I do? I'm gonna ask this just for the dialogue. I have long thought that to change the rules of Cypher, to fundamentally alter the very fabric of existence, is a sin more shameful than I could imagine. I believed this in my heart when I tried to stop Vela, but her will proved stronger. When I defied her, I lost everything I ever held dear. If I ever truly loved her, I can also see that she was driven as much by love and beauty as anger as ambition. Truth is, I am no longer a person, just an echo of one. I have no right to interfere with the living. Do as you wish. Now or never. Good luck, stranger, or perhaps I should call you friend. Yeah, so the only friend we made is a frickin' ghost. What a bizarre, like wonderfully bizarre creature this is. At least ghosts don't recall your beer or eat your trees. Oh my god, you're right. You're right. As you approach the angel, a pressure builds inside your skull until it feels like your head might be split in twain. Your body shivers with a nauseating energy. Somehow you know the angel is inside you. Okay. Clench your teeth. Needle of pain gouges through your mind. Memories of your childhood, of people and places you knew, all flash before your eyes, wrenched forth by the will of this creature. Is it trying to understand you? What are you? More pain, but this time the memories are not your own. A sensation of limitless possibility, of incomprehensible freedom and unending time envelops you. For just a fraction of a moment you understand what it means to be truly infinite, to stretch beyond the limits of this reality. You realize the angel is trying to share its experience with you, though much is lost in translation. Why are you here? Oh, we can ask you. I don't want to assume these are going to be here when we come circle back to choices again. So, you caused the world rend, didn't you? What you know of the world rend, scraps of history, hearsay, and possessive cultural dread, rises to the forefront of your mind. Enough confusion flows through you. The angel doesn't seem to be sure, but you understand that when it was brought here, another tried to merge with it unsuccessfully. In that moment, a simple cry of pain from either of them would have obliterated this world, just as a human could accidentally trample a colony of insects. So why are you here? Confusion of the sensations flashed through your mind. An Emberian vessel invading your life essence, somehow latching onto you, pulling you through layers of reality until you are small, oh so small, and trapped in this cage. You understand somehow that the angel is severely impaired in this world. The limit of time and space, the rules inherent in such rigid existence, entrap the angel in this corporeal form. What happens now? Your body seizes with impotence and impatience. Yes, you understand. The angel can do nothing on its own, not in this reality, not in this body. It is trapped here. It must merge with another, a sentient being from this material plane, if it is to have any agency here. It would need only be a moment, and the angel could separate once more, peeling off from its new form and returning to the void. Or it could stay and weave a new reality with this one. I need to know before I can choose. We might as well get all of this that we can. A warmth washes over you. An angel waits for your query. Alright, if we're to merge, what happens to me? Okay, there's a few. No, we can. I think they're all going to be here. So, JC. Yeah, I know. This is just like Deus Ex. Yeah. Hey, Deviant, how are you? You're just reaching the very, very end of this game. This is like the final dialogue. Yeah. How 101? No, we're done. We're done. We've reached. No, if you played the original Deus Ex, yeah, pretty much. There's a point at the end of the game where you get 3 different choices. This is kind of similar to this, except there's 2. It's just like Morrowind. Yeah. What are you? More pain, but this time the memories are not your own. I think I might have seen this. Yeah, okay, so we've seen this. Okay, let me ask you something else. Okay, so if we merge, what would happen to me? Again, this is like merging with the AI at the end of Deus Ex, right? It's like Tetris. Well, there's controls and it's a game, so yeah. You see a corpse lowered into a grave, then a baby clawing its way out of the other side of the earth, covered in blood and placenta. To merge would be to die and be born anew. Then you would see wine being poured into a strange serpentine vessel. Then the glass breaks, the wine remains, keeping the shape. To merge would also change the angel, endowing it with all your own quirks and values. Would this cause another world end? Flowers blossom and decay all at once. Clouds boil away and flatten and burst. A moth flaps its wings and towers fall. It flaps again and the towers have always stood proudly. Uncertainty, the angel cannot say for sure what will become of your world. Sense of responsibility comes over you. You think this means that you must be careful. Really? If you merge, you'll be as one, and the power you wield will be terrifying. I think I'm ready to choose. A tingling of anticipation suffuses your body. The angel awaits your decision. Actually! I think it's over. More questions. Alright, so here we are. Yeah, banish you back to the void, merge with you, and make a heaven of my own. So if we do this, we're basically a god, and we can just decide what reality is. But yeah, I don't think our character wants that. Wants people to decide from themselves. I think the choice that, you know, for other people is more important. So I shall indeed banish you back to the void. You feel a yearning for something like home, the expanse of the infinite void, but a wave of anxiety hits you. There will be no going back from this decision. All the pity and despair, all the turmoil and blood, the cynical cruelty, the pious theft, all of it will go on alongside whatever joy the people of the Sky Realms can carve from the broken bough of mere existence. Is that your will? Yep, it is. I don't know what that means to me, sorry. Your body's engulfed in a warm tingling that soon becomes a tearing, agonizing pain. Your vision distorts and then seems to blend with your other senses, like your very consciousness is dissolving into water. The angel is borrowing your mortal essence so that it may leave this reality. Your last coherent thought is a desperate hope that you made the right choice.
In a searing flash of light, the angel is torn from existence. For a moment, you see it tumbling into the fractal madness of the void, just before the rip in reality snaps shut. The cradle lurches around you. Without its power source, it has begun to plummet back to the Underlands. It is only thanks to the nimble piloting of Jack Basalt that you are rescued from the wreckage. You watch its metal carcass fall below the clouds, taking what remains of Vela and her former comrades with it.
Jack survived.
You are silent on the journey back, thinking only of Orla, the Duchess, and Caxton Frost, for whom the cradle will forever be a tomb. With your penitence fulfilled, you are released from the Inquisition. Free at last, you set off alone, caring not where the wind takes you. In the years that follow, tales are told around the Sky Realms of a lone wanderer whose very presence seems to put strange events in motion. Jack Basalt retires from mercenary work and spends the rest of his days drifting from tavern to tavern, drunkenly rambling of his bygone exploits. With time, the names of his former comrades are forgotten, and he is regarded as just another old fool.
Ooh.
Frost never marries his lover, Samol. He remains a traitor in the eyes of his homeland. The Duchess, shredded and scattered to the winds, finds a strange new peace as a fractured witness to the secret life of the Underlands. The Emberian's armor lies, unrusting, at the base of the world, while her flesh returns to the soil. Their sacrifice is recorded on the jet-black memorial obelisk that stands in the gardens of the Citadel of Doubt in Riova.
Oh, so don't get forgotten then.
Thanks to your assistance, the Apostatic Union is able to purge the Wiccan covens from every corner of Hallowshire.
Makes sense.
The region enjoys a new era of stability and lawfulness, though despite many pleas for aid to the Union mainland, the famine drags on for several years. And in neighbouring Puel, the Scry Shroom harvest never quite recovers, with the village falling into destitution in the coming years. Hood, however, travels the Sky Realms, finding awe and adventure.
Yeah, he's the bear's son, I think.
In the Endless Realm, your plotting ensures that the Entombed One is able to defeat the Queen of Silver and her council. The entire realm is soon torn asunder by violent magics, fueled by the agonies and resentments of its denizens. Of the few small islands that remain, a handful of endless survivors cling to a miserable existence, comforted only by the hope that their brethren have found some kind of peace. After seizing control of Hallowshire, the Apostatic Union closes its borders to endless refugees. Those who still manage to make the crossing are treated with scorn and derision. With your help, the Clockwork King is restored to sanity, and the amnesia of its citizens recedes. After some turmoil, Afra's reformists take charge and dismantle the old police state, presiding over a dawning optimism as people explore their new freedom to change. In the years that follow, it becomes increasingly difficult for outsiders to understand the kingdom. Monarch and subjects continually reshape each other in ever stranger feedback loops. While critics claim the populace have given up their humanity, still, the technological results and the happiness metrics speak for themselves. With Vela defeated, the chains that bound your mysterious benefactor shatter. freeing the entity at last. You never cross paths with it again. After the cradle incident, the High Confessor's ingenuity is finally recognized.
Oh.
In time,
That's good,
she
I guess.
rises to the very top of the Inquisition, serving as Grand Inquisitor.
It's just ignoring the
And as for Vela,
goblet thing.
now she lives only in history books and wicked rhymes to scare children.
There we go. We finished it. I don't think that was a bad ending. I don't think we did badly at all there, really. Yeah, I think that we did win. Yeah. Thank you very much, everybody. And yeah, this is it's been a wild ride, that's for sure. It's been a great game. Yeah, that's pretty good. Pretty good ending. Again, kind of it's just like Fallout, where at the end you get to hear all of the different ways that your actions affected the factions and areas in the years to come. I think all in all, we did leave the world better than we found it. He understood a tiny fraction of what was going on by happiness metrics. Yeah, I think the Clockwork Kingdom came out pretty well from it. The Endless Realm was destroyed with a few stragglers that, yeah, are about as miserable as what they are currently. Yeah, I think generally we did okay. And thank you, Claxon, for Basalt, Jack Basalt, for saving us. Thanks for playing Stay Deluded. I'll try. Sweet. That was awesome. That was so good. Yeah. Starts that game. I wonder if we load that where we end up at. Yeah, we're here because you could, you know, leave and go and do the skull quest, couldn't you? You could if you wanted to. Yeah, what a great game. Right? Yeah, so and we're back home, back at our manor, with the thing that lurks beneath. So many cool choices in this game as well. Like, and it was never clear cut. The morality is really kind of skewed. Yeah, it was so well written, well put together, so interesting. Like, everywhere was so freaking interesting. That's the tagline of this game for me. It's so freaking interesting. Like seeing that hovering over there forever, and you can only get to it for like the last little part of the game. Yeah, and just like all the different areas were so different. So cool. So such a great game. Really enjoyed it. Really enjoyed playing it with you guys. Yeah, Deadbeat, absolutely. I think the graphics, what's total game time? I think probably about 50 hours. I don't know if it says on the yeah, it doesn't say here. Nice, but I think about 50 hours. Yeah, you should, Classic. Yeah, you should. It's well worth getting, I would say. It's really good. Really well put together. The worst thing about it was the music at the end, which was only about half an hour or so. Yeah, I think that the graphic design, the graphical kind of design of it, does help with the, you know, if it was like hyper realistic, like it would work. But I think that, you know, the clunkiness of everything, you don't want it to be realistic, really. You know, this isn't a realistic game. You don't play this game for realism. You play it because it is otherworldly and dreamlike, and the blocky graphics help with that, I think. So so I think it helps that it isn't like super you know, realistic, because again, it's not a realistic game, but it's really imaginative. So well done. Yeah, really enjoyed that one. It appealed, you know, when I kind of like, I don't know how I even saw it or I came across it, but when I did see it, I was like, oh, that looks pretty cool. That looks pretty cool, and it turned out it was pretty cool. It just kept everything interesting for the full 50 hours or however long it was. It just kept new stuff all the time. All the time there was just new enemies, new stuff to craft, new things to find, new places to see. It was so, they did a really good job with that, and the pacing of everything and the different areas. So cool. Really cool. But time to come to an end, I'm afraid. It's time to leave Dread Delusion and stop the VOD. So if you are watching this on the YouTubes, I do thank you very much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed that one, and I will see you in the next one. Take care and toodaloo.